Hi, this is Carl. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a MK7 Fiesta and it's how to repair rusty wheel arches part 2. So I've just been finishing the prep work there with some 240 on a flat block. Now I'm going to put some primer on. That's a high build primer, 4:1, made by Roberlo. It's a primer I like to use, nice good quality primer. So I've got the area all masked off there that I'm going to be priming. I've got the primer mixed in the gun and I'm about to start applying the primer to the masked off areas. It's nice and thick, this primer. There's plenty of margin for error when you're sanding it down. Just make sure you get plenty under that arch lip there when you're putting it on, otherwise, you know, it'll just rust back through. So you want to be getting it on in nice even coats. So these are infrared heat lamps I'm just going to put on. It'll harden the primer off, make it go off nice and hard. So I've jumped the demask stage there. The next stage I'll normally rub the panel down, knock all that primer down with a 240 on a block. So I've already done that. The stage I'm on now is I'm actually prepping it up with some 800 wet and dry on a block. So I'm just sanding out all any scratches that might be there left from the 240 prep. Giving it a good key off. You must not cut through the lacquer, the existing lacquer. Do not cut through the existing lacquer because that can cause reactions when you're putting the paint on. I'll just go warp speed here and speed it up a bit for you. So you want to be using circular motions where possible, and make sure you keep the paper clean in the water. Keep dipping it in the bucket of water and keep cleaning all the time. Keep cleaning the panel as you're prepping it up. So you're cleaning it at the same time as you're prepping it. Plenty of clean water. Make sure you don't cut through anywhere or you'll be priming it again. So Now this is onto some 1200. This is even finer than the 800. It's a 1200 grade, and you'll be just going over it to take it down with something even finer. Finish it off a lot nicer, it will. So I've cleaned that down quickly and I've masked it up quickly, and I'm now onto the paint there. That there in my hand, that's a tack rag. So that's the last thing you do before you paint it. You blow over the panel any little bits that might be on it, and you just rub that tack rag over it, just to get any bits that might be on the panel, you just get them off. The top of that panel there, it's got some fine line tape across it where I'm going to be blowing the lacquer onto that top edge. You just want to start with nice light even coats. So this is my smart repair gun I'm using. It's a 1.0 tip. Nice little gun for jobs like this. So I'm just drying it with the gun, with the air, just using the air of the gun as I'm putting it on. So I'm putting some paint on, and I'm using half trigger, and I'm just using air there just to dry it off a bit. It's quite cold, so I'm just helping it go off a bit quicker as I'm doing it. I've got the heat lamps on there as well, so that'll be drying it on some areas while I'm putting it on in others. So you can see I've got the heat lamps on there. I'm just getting the panel to go off. There must be a couple of coats on there now. So I'm just using that tack rag again to make sure there's no bits of dust on it, just giving it a good wipe over. Just before I put on another coat. Make sure you get the paint right under that arch lip there. And continue to cover the panel in nice, steady, even coats. Make sure you bend down and get under that sill, don't be a lazy. So that's the base coat pretty much done now, the colour of the base coat. Don't take the colour too far up the panel when you're putting it on, or you'll never cover it with a lacquer to get the blend. You only want to be taking the lacquer up to that top line. So now for the lacquer, start with that edge under the arch, then drop it down under the sill. You don't want to be putting too much of this on the first coat, just get it a nice coverage. If you put too much on, it'll end up running. So you just want to get enough on, ready for the rest of it to key onto. You'll let this go off a bit, and then you'll put the next coat on. So that's looking nice. So you want to be getting it on in nice even coats. Make sure you get it on everywhere, but not too much, so it doesn't run. More nice even coats. So I'm just going to put the heat lamps on there, heat the panel up, try not to knock the camera or kick anything while I'm moving them. So the heat lamps have very quickly got that lacquer tacked off there. Time to put on another coat. So start again underneath the wheel arch, make sure you get around that lip, under the bottom of the sill. Make sure you bend down and get under the sill, make sure you get everywhere. Nice even coat. When you come to the panel, get it all on as even as you can. Nice even coat. So this is the last coat I'm applying of lacquer here. So I'm taking the lacquer right the way up to that line there, that fine line, where I've masked it off with a fine line tape. You don't want the lacquer too thick, so I'll just sort of take it up there with the last coat, so I can flat it off nicely on that edge, and then I can polish it up and you won't see where the blend is. So I've been painting the door for this car as well. It's out of view. I said in part 1 of the video that I would be getting a second-hand door for this car because the other one, it was too far gone. It rusted around the door frame where they put a door skin on it, so best thing to do, get rid of the door and just replace it with a second-hand one. If you've not seen part 1, have a look through my channel. It'll show you the strip down, the rust removal and the filler work. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video and learnt something. Please like and subscribe for part 3, and that'll be the flatting, the polishing and the finishing off.